Is it working?
All right. Yup. It's gonna go up right now.
It will go. It's on auto probably, so it will go up and down
Okay.
depending on the
So
connection.
now let me find out how to send this. Now that I'm doing it and Patsy don't care. Okay. So now let me find out how to send this.
All right, here we go.
Good luck, Patsy.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Let's go!
He'll be taken down deep into San Diego territory.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They've got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
And it's first and goal now, but still 10 yards to go. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Looking to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Travis Kelce with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he knocks it through. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
No, so that you don't have to hear double. I turn my mic
the
on.
run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Running right, it's a handoff to Gordon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In this
It's because it depends if you have your audio on the thing or not.
Big output that they had 1 week ago.
Nothing like confidence, is there? When you've played well the week before, you can't wait to get back
in
on
the
the
settings
field and do it again.
Now Smith, this is Gordon on the dump off. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith, escaping the pressure right. And right side, Henry's got it. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it to Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Let's go!
Down after a good game. It's a big play that time by the Jets. 39 yards.
Not a lot of dance steps in that run. That's much more like being that.
I thought he was coming closer, so I kept trying to stiff arm him.
Breaking through tackles, and he knows how to finish a run.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Defense showing blitz. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Marshall.
No, not going to tackle Brandon Marshall.
Touchdown, Jets. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of difference between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God bless.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at the 15. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Jets take possession. And New York set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Brissett. He sets to fire deep. So
catch it! Oh my God.
Couldn't get it. Now it's
That was a touchdown.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
That was stupid. Oh, wow.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard.
No.
A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Shit.
Will the defense dial up the pressure? Let's see. 3rd and 11. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he couldn't hang on to it.
Oh, Lacey.
Incomplete. Here's Drew Kaiser now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taking it about the 36. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Fuck.
He stepped away from his.
Damn dog.
Ready?
First and 10.
Did Reef leave?
Yeah.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Murray the lone setback. Here's Brissett. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right, and they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Defense has set themselves up nicely. Third and 10 now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
And this one's high, but not very far. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the offense will come back onto the field with a first and 10. And now San Diego getting set to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh my God, one-handed.
One-handed. Wow. They practiced this all week. Pretty clear it paid off there. Threw it downfield, made it look relatively easy.
And it always comes a little bit easier when you've practiced it and tuned things up and you're confident in what you're doing now. They felt very, very good about their plan, and we saw the execution because the confidence of the players was there.
Here's Gordon. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Halfback sent in motion. On second down, here's Smith, eluding the pressure right. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. And the back goes into motion. From the gun on third down, Smith. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roll free and brings up fourth down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th. Smith trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The New York set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Back to throw here, and that is incomplete.
Double X.
His favorite target.
But my computer don't fucking grab that shit right to his hands, man.
Second to third down.
I wouldn't be shocked at all.
He had to run up like 5 yards.
In the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football. But a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. Brissett. And he's got a man open. That's Marshall. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And they thought they could exploit this defense with some really quick hitters, quick action. They worked on that in practice. We just saw it there.
And we saw them break it down to the fundamentals as well. Each position group had their own little work on it. You know, they worked on a drill here with the receivers, a drill there with the quarterbacks. Then they brought it all together, and now it's paying off in the game. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On first down, Murray. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A gang of Charger defenders there for the tackle. 2 minutes to go.
What the hell, man?
We'll come back to San Diego after this timeout. Here's Brissett. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches called the bar patch.
Oh, that was such a weird play. The guy like ran super speed.
I can't believe he caught that shit. I don't think Edelman has that kind of speed.
They're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. And they're going to speed things up here. That was second down run for Murray. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's the fullback, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the
Mr. Freeze?
32-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Second down following the run. Out of the gun, Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this hits. Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Fucking one-hand catches.
A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. We'll step away and come back to San Diego after this. Now a play fake here on first down. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that's close inside the 30.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes they just out-physical guys downfield.
I don't know, man.
And we saw a big gain as a result on that play.
And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Oh, fuck, that was a bad pass. Oh, well.
And his guys have got
Broken thumb.
closing stages of the first half. And now San Diego getting set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
After the interception, here's Smith. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So we have come to
I have 5 drops just by them fucking dropping the fucking ball.
As we send you cross country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report. Here's Larry Ridley. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that,
no. I'm talking about my computer.
If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help. Third and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
I got
And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first.
They went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
When Nick Fairley's on his game, he is your prototypical defensive tackle who can make disruptive plays. Great hands, really good quickness.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Thanks for the sack, Reese.
Blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
3rd and long, it's Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is
Oh my God! That's 3 in a row! What the fuck?
For the Chargers on 3rd down. 52 yards. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red
One-handed catching. Yeah.
A toss play.
Whoa, nice hit. That was
here.
Brown.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence.
Yeah, he's playing pretty well.
The play calling right now. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's
I got
trying
him
to
for
do
a
is
good
make
price.
the defender
That's
think
why I
he's
got
going
him.
upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3
I already
to 4
made your
steps,
deal, bro.
He cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Play action. It's Smith. Flushed out right. Going underneath for Gordon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd
change my
quarter.
playbook up a little bit.
Territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much?
Stiff arm.
Murray. He's at the 40.
I don't even think that was a stiff arm. That was a spin break. That's crazy.
78 yards.
X.
And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
That's crazy. Nothing I could do.
Real runs you dream of right there.
Were you trying to strip the ball or like hit me hard or something?
No, I tried to hit you hard.
Okay, that's fine.
That's twice you just bounce off my guy. I'm like, God
Usually it
damn.
doesn't happen twice. But Latavius pretty decent.
Yeah, but I ain't winning this game. Not up to those 2 big ass runs like that.
And they had 3 points points last time.
Hell
They didn't
no.
want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Jesus, your receivers are huge.
Super tall.
Receivers are like as big as my receivers.
But he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now Gino escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
But why would he throw it so far in front when I'm hitting the back corner of the end zone? That's what I don't understand.
Because you're Geno Smith on the run?
No, but I stopped. That's why you're able to blast me.
A shotgun snap for Smith.
Come on.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the
I
ball
throw it
free.
and I throw it and I hit X to go down to the floor. And that nigga jumped.
Offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball.
God
or check
damn
down
it,
to
man.
them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
He doesn't like that.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the...
Wow.
It's caught
That was
inside
so
the 30.
unrealistic.
A big gain that time for the Chargers. 35 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well.
Wow, man. Just hold a block.
Playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's.
All I ask is hold a block.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
God damn, man.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Toward the
Oh
sideline.
my God.
Look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal.
And he's in across the chalk. Touchdown, San Diego. Geno Smith with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap
Wait,
just
what?
a bit.
They said that wrong.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Geno Smith has that many touchdowns?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Like rushing?
And he'll elect not to return this one.
Sean Alexander. Nah, he ain't got that.
On the touchback. And New York set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
When they traded that bum.
Wow! Look at that. Don't about to say, gonna break that tackle too?
He's a big man.
That's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second.
I love how they always say Julian Edelman.
That the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast.
Watch the run, motherfuckers.
Fitness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
And we're back now in Mission Valley and San Diego. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Where's he running to, baby? Where's he running to, motherfuckers? Let's go.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. Here's Brissett.
Oh my God! Flag, right? After I dive at him when... That's so fucking stupid. I'm hitting dive to get him when I'm next to him. Oh, it's amazing.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Brissett toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And
that was a bad pass.
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the line.
Oh, motherfucker.
And the Chargers coming out of the field now. And that last drive, a long
I didn't
drive,
see
but
it
not
the
just
last
that.
one.
They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Thanks, Doc.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Yeah, boy, let's go.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover.
I just said that shit to make Reef stay.
Getting out of the backfield.
That shit didn't work, though.
If you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Back to the air. Smith on 2nd down. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let it go
Let's
deep.
go.
Right side.
Come on, I threw up.
Down on the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
As a general rule, when you take a deep
What
shot
do I expect?
downfield,
It's Geno,
it's
right?
usually a timing pattern. Quarterback in the
Yep.
pocket and looking to hit his receiver downfield. But when he has to move outside of it, timing often gets thrown off. And on that play, that caused the
What
incompletion.
can I expect?
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. Throwing now is Geno.
Oh, I lobbed it. I hit L1. Oh, my fucking God, Gino, you fucking
And now 4th down.
piece of shit bum.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a 3rd. Once you've thrown a
Piece
couple,
of shit
it's almost like a
bomb.
swarm of bees going after the ball. And in this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And for
Oh.
the 3rd time
Oh,
on the
fuck, I
pitch,
tried to...
Yes!
Oh, my God.
picked off. He's by
This is
himself.
so
Keenan
stupid.
Allen. Touchdown.
Yeah, Patsy.
So they get the score partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed, they definitely need some help, but they took care of the first
Weddle!
half, scoring themselves.
I tried to bat the ball down and he
Right,
picked
now
it
a
off.
big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Fuck.
Geno's going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's
And
the
you
defense
picked
has
it
more
up.
pressure
What's the
because
chances
offense has
of
an
that?
entire play
It's because I was right there next to the ball, you know what I'm saying? I was luck.
So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and
Fuck.
force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being...
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, that was terrible.
Able to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he fields it cleanly.
Fuck.
Big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Flush to his right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big gain that time for the Chargers. 38 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. One man in the backfield is Gordon. He's going to get the football.
Come on.
Yeah, I got stuck. That's so stupid.
Maybe the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll
My God is still almost
2nd and 7.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Motherfucker, where you at, man?
In the red zone this time. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets in here. And they'll lose you. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. And here we go on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he goes backwards on this. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Halfback sent in motion. No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. They'll look to throw.
No! I thought I was going to pick it off.
And there's a good opportunity. Just
that was a dramatic play. It could have been 1 or 2 plays.
Running backs and not catching backs.
Well, all comes down to this, Patsy.
Likely the play of the game.
Oh, fuck. If we win from that bullshit play, man.
Going for it on 4th and goal. And the wideout in motion. Back to throw.
No! Good play, Patsy. I knew it.
I knew you were going to go to a crosser. I just wasn't sure.
They've kind of got a situation here. Still 3 timeouts defensively, so maybe
good game, though.
And if you do it as safe as possible. And I think maybe even quarterback sneak. Take care of the football and make sure that clock starts to run before they call the timeout.
We'll see what they do. And now the Chargers are going to look up.
Imagine if I would have just fucking got that 2-point conversion. I could have kicked the field goal.
Here in the final stages.
If I would have lost, man, off that shit.
5 yards left for the offense.
That would have been
It's
unlucky.
2nd down. They'll try and run with their fullback. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Stupid!
And the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run the toss. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And now San Diego getting set to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. One last throw here for Smith. Surveying the field. Now a desperation throw. Deep
Good game, Patsy. I don't know why it took out my other big wide receiver. I was like, what the fuck?
They were looking for, but couldn't
Fatigue.
and this one's over. Well,
You had the ball like the whole last 5 minutes.
They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
And the reason I went to the middle was because I'm like, Patsy knows his middle's good, so he knows I'm not going to attack him.
It's tough to score on the outside in this game, though, in the red zone.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL.
It's hard to score in the red zone,
EA
period.
Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From San Diego, so long and good night, everybody.
My wide receivers are crazy.
That one dude is fucking nuts.
Wait till I get a better quarterback, though.
Yeah, I need a better one, too. I can't really blame him because this is the first season I've actually used him.
Yeah.
Rivers just, his throw power went down too much. He was nice the first season though. Alright man, I'm out. Good game.
seclorum, e pluribus unum. They changing climates and replacing humans and fracking soils while bulldozing forests. But they can't defeat us, they could not destroy us.
Are we dreaming the same dream of money, guns, and gasoline?
For the average teen, CFOs are after cream. GMOs extracting genes with everyone on my TPS.
Sugar, just step into your sneakers and step behind the speakers. Your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? I need some mercy on my soul right now. Give me what you got, oh, oh, oh. Give me what you got, oh, 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 oh. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. I don't care when we're dancing tonight, just as long as you're there in the break of the light. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. I don't care if I'm losing my way. I've been waiting for you as the night fades away. So roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. Can I get an amen when the night ends? There's no winner when you're walking alone. Sliding down the last street as the day creeps. What you doing with nobody at home? Sugar, just step into your sneakers and step behind the speakers. Your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? I need some mercy on my soul. Come on. Give me what you got. Oh, oh, oh. Give me what you got. Oh, oh, oh. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. I don't care when we're dancing tonight, just as long as you're there in the break of the light. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. I don't care if I'm losing my way. I've been waiting for you as the night fades away. So roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. Roll up and strut, touch and pull up, hand in hand for one last touch. Shake and strut, touch and pull up, hand in hand for one last touch. Shake and strut, touch and pull up, hand in hand for one last touch. Give me what you got, oh, 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 oh. I said, yeah, come get your love. I don't care when we're dancing tonight, just as long as you're there in the break of the light. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. I don't care if I'm losing my way. I've been waiting for you as the night fades away. So roll up, roll up, roll up, roll I wanna sit on private planes. I wanna scream my name on top of the Eiffel Tower. On the Eiffel Tower. I wanna hit that blackjack. I wanna take that money and run right here, right now. Right here, right now. But I won't take that train. I won't catch that flight if you're not on that plane. We ain't taking off tonight. All the money in the world, baby, don't mean a thing
you like. Hey, y'all put money, I can match it for ya. I'm in this in all white fit, looking like a brick and all them zippers on a jacket on ya. He got a thing for a Latin. He wanna hear a little Spanish? I told him it ain't practice it. I'm about to fill you up with Spanish. Rock up with the click and I ain't looking like the side in this. I'm the opposite cause I'm the main event in boxing and it has the time been ticking. I've been out here playing my position. I'm about to get it now. Ain't no one about to block my hit cause someday come along. Someone tell me I'm somewhere doing alright. Somewhere, somebody that someone is somebody that one day will be the love of my life, but not tonight though. Hey, I'm only here for a minute. Bet you want a girl to keep it independent, and I know you gotta like a girl that's this appealing. Get you caught up in the moment, then I'll get you in your feelings. Tell your boys that you gon' meet them later on. Both of us are so taxi, leave the meter on. First time you out in Cali, never tried no strong, so you gon' have some stories to tell when you take it back home and tell them one time, Snowy always showed you what it's like. Leave you sleepy like the call the umpire. Get you out and get you rolling, get you gotta go. I got a flight up in the morning on someday come along. Someone tell me I'm somewhere doing alright. Somewhere, somebody that someone is somebody that one day will be the love of my life, but not tonight though. your head this way. Are you still living in the place? They told me you've been doing okay, okay. In another world where you and me, we show our hearts, yeah, entirely. Deliver me from reality and take me to my fantasy. Tell me we can make this real if we can follow what we feel. I'm running, but I've reached the edge, and now I'm falling. So promise that you'll catch me. Promise that you'll catch me. Dreams forever in my head, it seems. I finally know what they mean. I promise that one day you'll see, you'll see. In another world where you and me, we show our hearts, yeah, entirely. Deliver me from reality and take me to my fantasy. Tell me we can make this real if we can follow what we feel. I'm running, but I've reached the edge, and now I'm falling. So promise that you'll catch me. Promise that you'll catch me. Promise that you'll catch me.
She's up against them all, but the writing's on the wall. There's more than meets the eye with her, and nothing I can do. I'm left without a clue. She sees it all in black and white or blue. She's got a rebel heart. One day she's gonna fall. She's got a rebel heart. She's up against them all. No, she never will admit that what she wants she never get. She never knows when to quit. I stole it up the skies. Her heart is where fire lies. Can see it in her painted eyes. She's got a rebel heart. One day she's gonna fall. She's got make no difference. Rattling my replacement heart of gold. I'm coming back to join the cast of Carmen. I never sung a single song before. I don't really care where I stand in the winner's circle. Make room for a man from the middle way you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference to me. I don't understand what you're saying, only kinda listen. Make room for a man on a mission with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference.
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddy's girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight. Yeah. Just a bunch of John Deere junkies getting funky to some old hang. Nothing been stuck in the mud that we can't hook up to a rusty chain in the sun or in the rain. Yeah, it's the kind of thing. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight. Woo! You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed
she here in jail. Everyone falling like domino. Yeah, I've been killing this. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing this. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing that, killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that wrist.
Logic, clockwise, counterclockwise, realest in the top 5. Other 4 ain't rapping. I'm just repping for the side. Yeah, that's coastlines, Panama for the boat rides. Worth billions, and we ain't even need showtime. Just money counters and kitchenware, condo with a in there. We got rich in there. Been a trophy since Hawaiian Sophie. Curry over Kobe, we shootin'. Splash Brothers with the add in soda. Good fellas to my Aurelio's. Shades of blue, I met you. Let the sky fall, let it rain on you.
Yeah, I've been killing this. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing this. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing that, killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that wrist. Cause we've been putting in the hours. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us. Cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. Okay,